嘛，原来没给过你号码，但这不是你不找我的理由。下次罚你陪我喝到太阳出头。
就算不太了解我，也不要刻意的。
最近新学了什么？有空来借个座。
我，你人到了便好。
摊开手心叠起前面4个手指头，再重复3次暗示你要常来看看我。
把你最近的烦恼和傻事都说一说，我不会嫌你啰嗦，顶多嘲笑你笨笨的。
一定要带礼物来的话，我要。
高山上采的花，浦口应该的酒，段子牛奶莲花酥，这些甜甜的都可以哦。
听说你的创意料理水平还不错，
我要。
别害怕，别害怕，我分量挺小的。
罢了，你人到了便好。
摊开手心叠起中间3个手指头，旋转到耳边暗示你要常常联系我。
把你有趣的故事和喜悦都说一说，我不会嫌你啰嗦，只想听见你的快乐。
难道说最近心情是雷雨交加？你只许我一句话，还是想听我最新写的歌谣，有提升运气的功效？要听吗？要听吗？
其实都自己吞了，对身体不好，一起去上厕所吧，坏情绪都丢掉。
欲买桂花红在酒，想找人聊聊的话，不妨来老地方叙叙旧。
摊开手心叠起前面4个手指头，再重复3次暗示你要常来看看我。
把你最近的烦恼和傻事都说一说，我不会嫌你啰嗦，顶多嘲笑你笨笨的。
无论是山的那边还是陌生的港口，如果突然想起我，就轻轻地哼起这首歌。无论是山的那边还是陌生的港口，如果突然想起我，就轻轻地哼这首歌。選び取った今は選ばなかった全てを捨ててまで掴むほど大切にしたいものだろうか。大切なものが目の前にあっても本当の価値に気づけない僕らだ。あまりにも小さな自分の可能性とか限りある時間とか受け入れるのが怖いから、どこか歪んでる人のままで違和感を感じても目をそらし続けた。限りある僕たちでも立ち向かっていけるから、今はわからないかも、でもそれでいいんだ。いつかめくったページが今に続いていたんなら、この一歩にも意味があるはずなんだ。繋がるんだ、だってまだこの世に生まれた理由もわからない、星々の名前も知らない僕らは過去の先にいる、今が未来の一本目なんだよ。君と僕とは確かに違ってて、 それを手にしたいと思ってしまう僕らだなぜか許せなくて
Hello everybody, welcome back again. Another day, another stream. Finally back to art at long last. Music volume seems good to me. Okay. So the plan today, kind of commission work for the most part. Let me see. I've also reached my 801st canvas, so it's stacking up. So yes, it'll just be art today. I'm gonna be doing my work. So let me see. Let me grab my references. Good nobbing tofu. Welcome back. My feet are cold. Just noticing. Maybe I should put on some socks. Lovers, what happened to the feet booties? It's cold. Hello, Fronia. Welcome back. Thanks for coming by. Okay. I wanted to play a playlist. I wanted to play this one. I need to change to light mode. Okay. Should be good. Stay warm, yes, indeed. Let me, do I see my socks? They're on the floor. It's my socks I use for my, bicycle. It's cause the pedals are a little rough on my feet if I use it for a while. So I use oh, cat ears. Okie dokie. Thank you very much. So yes, I use socks for that. So maybe I'll get those. Didn't really have any other plans for today though. Haven't really moved these before. So yes, today will be an art day. I already did my Genshin stuff. So all the Genshin stuff is done. I don't think I have another game to play. The Switch is also in quarantine right now, so I can't play anything on the Switch. Deja vu. Wait, where'd my chat go? Oh, hold on. I even put this on as well. I think it's a little due for last time because I took it off early. There we go. Okay, hold on. Ah. The Tale of Nob and the Missing Socks. Oh, speaking of something like that, actually, I saw some videos come up about Professor Layton, and it made me want to play it because I love puzzles. So I was thinking maybe I could play that sometime. Maybe. I'm not sure. I like Phoenix Wright too, and it's you know, it has similar stuff. So the Phoenix Wright's a little scary sometimes. A little bit. When it gets into like the later games. New game. I don't know what I would do next. For some reason, I have the strangest inkling that I might want to play Minecraft, but I don't know why. Probably for like the building aspect, because I'm not really into too much of the rest of it. Early stream, yes, Paloma. Hello, welcome back. Creativity in 3D sounds cool. You know, I don't know anything about Minecraft, so that'd be kind of interesting, I suppose. I don't know to what extent you need to be able to play multiplayer, but you know, like there's like server hosting and stuff, and I'm not really interested in that stuff. I just kind of, I don't know, I just want to make stuff look cool. Just woke up, have been alive for only 10 minutes. Oh, perfect. You haven't played it before? No, I haven't. Never. Only on one time when I went somewhere and I played on an Xbox. It was weird. Welcome back. Minecraft with friends, it's awesome. I see. That's no wonder. It's a big hit with the people. Nobbers, you gotta try it. Okay. I suppose. Not sure when though. I mean, well, it's more of a casual game, especially the way that I intend to play it. So I imagine I could just fit it in anywhere. It's not gonna really get in the way of anything. Of any like streams or anything or projects. Minecraft. Cause I had the strangest feeling of wanting to try building stuff. Building a lighthouse in survival mode and finishing it at 4 AM on a school day. Good times. Wouldn't do it again. But good times. Varies, I see. I could imagine. I don't remember if it was Minecraft, but something made me motion sick. Which tends to happen with the first person POV games that I play, so it's a little rough. Nob, how are you doing? Hello Soy, welcome back. I'm doing fine. I slept in quite a bit today, so I am quite fine. Indeed. How are you as well? I hope everything is well. I think you would want to play on creative. You can't die and you can change time of day manually. I see. That is true. That makes sense, maybe. That's probably more my style. It's fine, but you get to a point where you burn yourself out. Understandable. Yeah, definitely. And I'm the kind of person, if I get into a game, I'm gonna like binge play it for quite a long time. So I definitely imagine that could and probably will happen. So I don't know. I don't have it either, so I don't. Yeah, I'll probably get it eventually. Probably. Actually, I think maybe it's on another computer in the house. I just don't have it on mine. Though you should definitely try survival after getting an understanding of the game, watching some videos. I see. So busy. Let me make sure I loop this playlist. It's a pretty small playlist, but I do like the songs on it. It's a good producer. Oh, my chat disappeared again. A good knobber. Yeah, it's like it's a cat jam, a knob jam. Oh, I just realized there's still snow on the scene. There's snow. The snow never stops. Tell said it's snowing again. I didn't notice until you said it. It was getting a bit cold. The previous 2 days were the snowstorm in my area, which is roughly similar to his area. So so hopefully I don't think it was too bad yesterday. I think it was probably just like snowing lightly, I would assume, because I think the big storm kind of got over with on the first day. We were supposed to be getting snowstorm or something here. As much as I would like to help, I really don't want to end up snow shoveling again. Because of the last time, I don't know. I was terrible at it. Like, I'm only okay with like, we have a snow, a snow blower machine. So that thing I can use. But like the shoveling is I don't have great upper body strength, you know. So it I don't know, it probably messes me up quite a bit. Never played with snow. Hey, wait, where are my subby emotes? Problem solved. Thank you, Paloma, for 7 months. Wow. 7 is a big number. I think it's one of the longest numbers. Probably the long... I think it's one of the longest. Excluding free VTuber days. Skinny knob? Wait, what does that mean? Me? Are you calling me lanky? Do I look lanky to you? I can shovel snow. Well, you were not always a VTuber. I wasn't. There was nothing on the screen. There was nothing on the screen before. I mostly only like did streams and stuff because I wanted to like record games and like game content because I played mostly MMOs. So then the content would disappear after a while. So I always like streamed it and stuff. So then whenever I wanted to look at the old stuff, then I would be able to see it again. But otherwise, I didn't have anything. And of course it was the days when VTubers weren't really a big thing. So, you know. I didn't only stream when I was a VTuber. I wasn't here by then. Yeah, Rune Factory 5, that was pretty much the beginning. Before that... I don't know. All my streams are saved though, so at some point I didn't have a model at all. I just randomly started streaming with a model one day because I was like, look at this! Look at this model I made! And that was it. I was like, wow, look at this! All of a sudden. No reason whatsoever. Doesn't look so cool. I have physics. I'll sort, I guess. A V-knobber. Cute model. It's very impressive. And I used my free trial and rigged myself. I only did it in 2 days and then I wasted the rest of the 38 days. Because I never came back to it. The rest is knob story. Indeed. Knobpressive. Very knobpressive. You ever plan to do Knobbers 2.0? I think so. It's mostly my rigging that's the problem more than it is the art part, because of course I really like this model. The mini knobber days. But yeah, I saw someone else that I kind of know a bit. And then she was doing a 2.0 and she has she commissioned one of like the artists that I really liked. Like before they were even doing like VTuber stuff, models. Like I really liked this artist. And then they got a lot bigger. But they were already kind of fairly big, I suppose. But yeah, they're getting like a super fancy 2.0 model. But you know, in a lot of ways, I'm not really a traditional VTuber person. Of course, my story doesn't really exist. You guys kind of just made it up more than I did. And then all of a sudden, I brought the slime. And I was like, look at this! I don't even know which stream which stream I introduced that model in. I think I just did a full stream in the slime model. And then after that I put the slime in the redemptions. And it was, I think it started at 2,000 because I liked it, but then I had to make it a little expensive. But then I wanted to use it more, so I made it 1,000, and yeah, that was it, I think. But yeah, you know, not traditional because I don't do debut, I don't do announcements, I don't re-debut, I don't oh, I see. But yeah. I know a number of oops. I know a number of I would call big as in they are partners, probably. I haven't know a number of big VTubers at this point, I suppose. And they do the whole shebang, you know. Color changing knob, yeah, color change. Aha. Yeah, my Sharingan. I'm gonna see the future or whatever. A pat. What? I think at any time now, I'll figure out when the next Pokemon streams are gonna happen, probably. God, I have so much so much stuff to do though. But I am pretty excited. I think of all like the new game content I could be doing, I think the next Pokemon, next as in what's it called? Black and White, I meant Black and White 2, but did you ever stream Legends Arceus? No, I don't have it. It's interesting. Huh. Interesting. Black and White 2, yeah. Yeah. I am more open to Legends Arceus now, I think, because before, like, a lot of people were doing it, or playing it and stuff, and I watched it so much that I kind of didn't feel like it anymore. But now I think maybe I could get back into that. Let me see. I might do another playlist. This one is a very short one. Alright, hold on. Meh, you are missing too much, I see. Yeah, I'm not too into it. Legends Arceus combat system left a lot to be desired. It did. It definitely looked like there was much room to buff things out. as most people pointed out, and probably my main point is that environmentally and graphically, I think they could have done a lot better. Cause like they could have employed like techniques they used in like Breath of the Wild and stuff. But like they do games, like they pump out games every year, so I know it's like, you know, it's a big ask. But you know, the texture quality or the techniques they used, and then they say, you know, they have so many Pokemon in rendered in the world that how could you ask for more? I don't know. Well, like Breath of the Wild has stuff always rendered in, like a bunch of assets, like item assets, mob assets. You know, I would suppose they could employ similar techniques, because you know, things at a further distance, they just swap them out for images and stuff instead. Or like maybe like put more like buildings and stuff like throughout the world that are like little like cottages or something. I don't know, tents. And I don't know. Then again, I didn't play it, so I wouldn't know too much. I hated the decks. Like, I murdered so many magic cards. Oh yeah, you gotta like fight more stuff or something to learn more? No, you gotta catch more. Or whatever. I don't know. I don't know, beats me. Nerd alert. It's Belle. It's a me. Nerd. Catch more, use certain moves. I see. Understandable. Alright, I'm switching to this one. I wonder. Maybe I could use a third monitor. I'm kind of running out of space to look for where to put stuff. But honestly, you know, I don't have a lot of outlets, so I'm kind of running out of space. What are you drawing? I'm drawing a commission. It's based on some L-Sword characters. So, not me. That's probably the right thing to say. It's not me. Oh, yes. Oh. Costco outlet converters. One time, I had some technician guy come. I don't remember to where, which building, or wherever I was living. And then like he saw one of you know, like the outlet splitter thingies, and then he's like, oh yeah, by the way, that's like illegal or something. I was like, oh, okay. Whatever. I don't know. You only have to worry about it catching on fire. I see. Very practical. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's on the black market, those outlet splitters. Outlet rack, not sure what they're called. Could be the same thing. But yeah, you know, you can only have so many outlets. So yeah, I know I have like my lamp plugged into the same thing as my some other stuff, and it's like it's not enough energy. My lamp is suffering. Stealing the electricity, but I'm paying for it. Thief. Dare I say pirate? I'm not a pirate. I don't have an eye patch. I have both my feet. How could I be one? Where's your other arm, Knob? You're hiding the hook. You can't see anything anyways. There's a solution for the extra eye and leg. Just go fight a giant crocodile or something. Huh? Oh, hold on. Switching. Okay, I just changed colors. Numbers is the best pirate I've seen. Arg! Nob's stolen so many hearts. Huh? A true phantom thief. Phantom thief. They all have like code names and stuff. Codename pirate. No, there's already Skull. He's like, he has a pirate thing. Codename Nerd. That wouldn't hide my identity, would it? Jack Sparrow, you have to be the worst pirate I've heard of, but you've heard of me. Codename Slime. Not untrue. Nobsona. Slimebeard. Slimebeard the pirate. What does NCS stand for? I can't read. It says no copyright sound. It is what it is. Yeah. I see. Monitor small, eyes bad, blind as a bat. What are we in 2010? I never really listened to it. That's pretty good though, for being no copyright. Boba. Oh well. There you go. NCS has been used for decades. I did hear of them a long time ago, but I haven't found them again until just now. True. Yeah. When I need more music, I'll probably look through and see what I like. I am craving some boba right now. Me too. Where's my water? I still have it. Okay. I'll have to do. I haven't had boba in a long time. I'm trying not to drink it too much. But welcome back, Pat Knock. Chat is craving blood. What does that mean? What you want, huh? Boba's too expensive, make my own. I like I like the powdered versions anyways. And like once it gets cold, like powdered as in the milk tea, and if it just gets cold it tastes the same as a boba milk tea. But no boba balls. Which is very disappointing. I make my own balls. Oh, very fancy. Huh? Most I can do is make my own milk tea. But I do like the milk tea more than like, you know, classic milk tea more than you know, the juices or the what would you call them? Artificial powders. I do prefer that over every other flavor, usually. Went too wild with the flavors. It's more like all about the toppings now, more than the flavors. You need to stop after lychee, that's true. Once you start adding like other stuff, you gotta start getting into like the jellies and the and whatever other things you can put in the straw. Had to Google what lychee is, even the picture had and the Spanish name, no clue. Well, it tastes really good. It's like very juicy, and it's always sweet. It's like the best, cause you can never get it like, you know, it'll never be like sour or like, you know, bitter. So it's like one of the best fruit. And it's really easy to get out, and you get a lot of like, you know, the meat out of it. Asian market jellies. It's a spiky fruit. It has an almond in it. No. What is the seed shaped like anyways? I'm thinking of like the seed I'm thinking of is a longan, you know, dragon eye, which is the wrong fruit, but also a very good fruit. I don't know if you guys have had it, but jackfruit is as far as I've gone. Jackfruit. Oh, wait, I saw it on the internet. It's like that, it's like that. I was gonna say meaty. like, people, vegetarians and stuff substitute it for stuff, for like stuff that you would normally have in like meat and whatever. But mainstream now because of vegans. Yeah, that's where I saw it from. I've never had it. I had a starfruit. I've had starfruit. That's nice. It's refreshing, but it tastes like nothing. They barbecue it. Oh. Fruit that is the jack of all trades. I don't know. I don't think I've had it. Y'all talking about fruits I've never heard of. Just give me a pineapple or a mango. That's the only tropical fruits you need to know. The wildest fruit you can go is durian, or those TikTok fruits that actually kill you. I recently saw there's like this there's this tropical fruit that looks like a spiky green corn on the cob. And like people said it tastes like a bunch of tropical fruit together, like it tastes like pineapple and mango and stuff. And like you just wait for it to like ripen and then it just falls off by itself. So that sounds really good, but before that I've never heard of it before. It looks so squishy, like the meat stuff. It hurts you if you don't eat it right. Oh! I mean, you know exactly when it's ripe, right? Because the TikTok told me. It told me. The shell only falls off when it's ready to eat. And then you only eat the part that fell off and then you wait for the rest. Yeah, my education is TikTok now, you know. Blah, durian. I don't mind durian. It's not really that smelly either, to be honest. CCP here telling you to always trust what TikTok tells you. After seeing those like those disasters with you know, the pink sauce one and then the pickle one, they're like poisonous basically. Durian slander will not stand here. Jackfruit is interesting, never had it, but supposedly you can use it in many ways. True! Yeah, I've heard the same. Girl slapped a fake FDA approved seal on pink sauce. Oh no. Well, anyway, she already got signed, so her actual non-toxic sauce is distributed in stores now. I wish she got sued. But now she's like a millionaire or whatever, cause she signed a deal with condiment company. So yeah, it's kind of awful that they can, awful people can make a deal, a business out of something that was pretty much killing other people. Hate to see it. The one where she was addressing it and she's like, why does it need to be FDA approved? This isn't a chemical. It's not a drug. Does not know the name is Food and Drug Association or whatever. Yeah, very smart. As someone that has 3 years of culinary experience, I hate people. I knew like one person who he seems to have gone on to go very far in like the culinary world, it seems. Oh, I got a Yanmi notification. I mean, I guess you can't really fail when you get that much press. Yeah, you just gotta see how many people are gonna look at it and see, you know, try it once and like, oh, it's pink, might as well try it once or whatever, you know, because that's just how it works. Like, you know, when you see the ketchup and mustard ice cream, you say you gotta buy it once just to try, and you know, then you have a million people do it. Yeah, any press really is good press nowadays. Japan has the most interesting flavor of ice cream. I actually don't really know. What was that? There was one that I saw. What was it? What was that flavor? It was like something savory. There was a savory flavored ice cream, and then there was like I don't know, a hot pepper ice cream or something. I don't know. I saw it on like I forgot which channel it was. There was like black sesame. I think I've had something like that before though. I'm curious though. Ice cream usually can't really go that bad. I don't eat a lot of it though. It's gotta be the good flavors. It took 3 years, 2 of which we actually ran a small restaurant connected to our school. Ah, I see. I see. I see black sesame in those Asian buffet. I see. always mango, lemon, and green tea are always the best. My favorite ones. Of all time, I would say green tea is probably my favorite. I could definitely eat that more than any other flavor. Ben & Jerry's or green tea red bean. Oh yeah, red bean. I've had enough of red bean though. Mochi though. Which mochi we talking? We're talking like full on rice, or are we talking like the rice layer on top of ice cream? I really don't want to buy Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Screw Nestle. Ice cream. I really like you know, the chewiness of like the rice mochi stuff. And unfortunately you don't get a lot of that when you get the ice cream version, but I guess because it would freeze, so they have to do a thin layer. Green tea mochi once and I was like, I need more. Same. Even though I really like the rice part, it's already really good. Work that gluten. Show a video of that one rice pounding shop again. Bring out the hammer. Were you the artist of your middle school, high school? I was one of them. As you might expect. Might. I wasn't... What was I? I suppose. I didn't like being competitive about it though. Like, I was probably the most competitive person out of like the artists in my school. And so I would be upset kind of if like, you know, if there were like, if we had to be compared or anything, like grades or like at the end, you know, there's like awards and stuff. I didn't like any of that. I was quite petty. It's bad for my health. But yeah, generally everyone knew that I could do art. Art class was petty. God forbid you didn't have a traditional style. I was very good at realism. So I was very good at rendering things. High contrast, high, proportion ability to replicate what I saw and whatever. I'll admit I was competitive too. I was my own worst critic, of course. I got graded down for drawing a Pokemon. What did you draw it for? I can't imagine a scenario where they would allow you to draw one. I mean, like a project that you would have to draw one or something. Final assignment. Oh, Draw what you want. I wanted to maintain my like straight A's, so So I took a painting course, I think. Although I could have just stayed in orchestra probably, because orchestra really guaranteed straight A. In fact, you get an extra half credit because you have to play in the school orchestra. So I had so many credits. It was insane. I had so much free time. I can see why that happened then. He's kind of a snob and I will still hold a grudge. I made a huge mistake in taking 3 AP classes. I took a bunch of pre-AP classes, but I never went into AP. Cause in pre-AP I wasn't like the best, besides like math. But also cause I didn't want to take the AP exam. And what was it? It counts as like a college credit or something. I didn't really understand. I was in a couple of the classes, and then like, you know, I met like a bunch of the AP students, and they were like all on track to AP, and I didn't even know what AP was, but I got cycled into it. Like, you know, you gotta get a recommendation or whatever to get into the class or something. My family tried to coerce me into getting into STEM. I got burnt out and immensely regret it. Oh. Are you still in like a difficult program right now? I will never see a doctor again. My friend told me a story about he had someone in his university where there was one guy who you can only take the pharmaceutical exam or something to get your pharmacy license or something. You can only take it like 4 times maximum, and then you can never take it again in all of Ontario, I think. And that guy failed on his 3rd time, and it's like I don't know how many thousand, 1,000 or so. I can't remember. I think it's 1,000 something to take the test once. Or maybe it was like 3,000. I don't remember. I'm doing accounting. Acceptable. I see. School system is gouging us. just to become the thing. Well, I mean, at least in something as important as that, I guess it makes sense. Cause otherwise, like, you know, you got your guy at the pharmacy and they're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what you want. You want these meds? So I suppose it's important. I don't know how hard it is though. I feel like if you fail 3 times, it's probably a sign, just saying. Yeah. For that exam, you have to if you take it 3 times, and you need to take them 1 year apart each. And then if you fail the 3rd time, you have to you can't take it again until you've shown significant improvement. And then you can take it a 4th time. That guy isn't gonna do it anymore though. But imagine, you know, that means he spent all that time studying for his like degree and whatever, and now he can't even be a pharmacist or whatever. Us doctors just prescribing painkillers for literally whatever. Oh no, US, sorry. Yeah. Internal bleeding painkillers. Hello Hayden, welcome back. Hello, hello. in the end, I'm really glad I ended up going to college. Because I was in a program before. Like I was in a pretty big program. It was really expensive. But because I'm Canadian, when I went to college, everything was like pretty much covered, and I didn't have to pay anything back really. I didn't have to pay for moving really far away anymore. I didn't have to pay for the program anymore. It was all covered. And I was like, wow. Well, I would be like a couple tens of thousands of dollars in debt if I didn't leave. I hope they would take into account stress, performance issues, emotional trauma, painkillers. Wow. No student comes out of school without problems. Knob the good noodle. Good noodle. The only thing is that I definitely could have studied something that was more useful. Because at this point, now that I do work in something that's relatively important, I could have studied something relevant to that. But now now it's like I don't think I should go back. Cause you know, and of course I'm doing like streaming and stuff, and basically commission and stuff is like my second work kind of. Don't call it a job, cause I don't I don't make enough for that. One time when I was on in lockdown and stuff, and then I was still running my store at the time, and then for some reason, because I wasn't working, for some reason they took some of my not working money. and then all of a sudden I wasn't making anything on the stuff that I sold, and I was like, what's the point? like I made the money from selling stuff, and then they took the money out of the stuff that they were giving me, and then I was like, what did I do that for? And so I stopped running my business during that time. My other stuff. I don't make enough for them to take my money away. I was working for basically nothing. Noble. School is overrated. School isn't as valuable as it used to be. Yeah, it's definitely pretty clear what really matters now. It's you know, it's your portfolio. It's and like only in like business, like in business it's important what your actual experience is, and like kinda, and what your education is in that respect. But all you need to do is really pass your education. You don't have to do amazing at it. You just have to show them that you have that, and then you have to prove it when you're actually in front of them. It's not really that important. Except, you know, unless you want referrals, then maybe you want to do decently well. But otherwise, if you're just, you know, if it's just based on your piece of paper, just pass your thing. Pass your program. It's you know, it's like years of experience. It's how you can explain your experience, and then it's what's the other thing? It's your portfolio. What you can show to prove it. Get a piece of paper just to be asked for 20 years job experience. True. And you know, for the most part, a lot of stuff, eventually if you have enough experience, you can override your lack of education for that. Doesn't help. Companies are cheap as hell. When you make enough money to be comfortable too, half your income goes to taxes, true. Adults. I'd rather die than take AP Chem and Physics. Physics was my worst subject, next to geography. That one coding joke, 5 years of experience in a language that's been out for 2 years. Degree is like the bare minimum entry. I did have one friend, he went from a feeder school and then he got into a big company though, so it works. It works. He was actually in my program, so if I had done exceptionally in my program, I could have also been where he is. So it's not saying there's nothing there, but I wasn't good enough. Nuts because of the game devs I have. 2 friends in level design of the development said they don't look at portfolios. Really? Well, it depends between but oh my god, depends on the job. Cause some things there's like no portfolio for. As I mentioned, like business. Anything that requires like an experienced eye to look at something, it's more of an experience than it is your portfolio. But it's more like that's what a CV is for, I suppose. It's like you worked on this project advising and whatever, and you had the brain to do it. Management experience. I lead a 50-man raid in WoW for 2 hours. True. the guild application. Portfolios are for hiring entry-level candidates. Nobody looks at mid-level and upper. Well, good to get more perspectives. Obviously, I'm not quite there to bad knob. Get those thoughts out of your head. I need to forget about it. I am where I am now. And like, at least I have time to do the stuff that I want to do. I can make all the stuff that I want to make. I don't work from home though, so that kind of sucks. I've got places to go. At least for developers. Oh yeah, for developers it makes sense. I mean, like, you could say that you worked on like a AAA title or something, or like you worked on whatever, whatever, like a super big project that has like some level of something that contributes to the whole project, but then the person doesn't understand what you did. I don't know. All they did was an interview, a small design test, and that's it. I used to run an Elsword guild, what about it? My friend talks about it, and they said the devs just want people that know what they want. Not sure how portfolios work in other areas, to be honest. Of course, in creative, you have to have a portfolio of like stuff of the thing that they're looking for. But yeah, CVs are basically the portfolio equivalent of the project world. It's like you worked with this studio, this game, that game, which games actually released, and which projects actually finished, and how they turned out, the reputation and whatever. I suppose it really is about, the title you had, how long you had it, and the blurb, and how the blurb properly describes what you're supposed to be doing. is kind of, kind of what you need. And then the other stuff, if you just have more stuff, I suppose that's even better. But, what do I know? The fact they don't put a lot of effort into pulling a level designer on is kind of weird. One of my friends started doing a whole design test in a week in the Unreal Engine just for them to turn around and make him make something in game. What? Huh. But you know how producers are nowadays. They're like, I need someone who can do the things that I don't know how to do at all. Chat hates capitalism. Bring back the part-time jobs that can afford multiple houses. Where did they go? Right. Years ago, a shoe shiner can provide for 3. Now an engineer can't afford living leaving their parents' house. True. Wanna know something? Sure. Probably. Sure. Hey, didn't you just come in from yesterday? Hold on. That's a lot of questions. Do you ever sell merch at Anime Expo or something? I live in Canada. So, no. Maybe someday. But not now. But I wouldn't mind. Posters are like one of the things I produce the least, which is one of the things you need the most in order to be at conventions. So, someday. Kinda. Eventually. But not yet. You know, you're almost as wonderful as cake. Almost. Almost. You look absolutely ravishing. You're so beautiful. I would definitely steal your photos, make a fake account, and impress people online. The flattery. Cuteness overloaded. Thank you very much. What a interesting proclamation. But you know, when people can start stealing your work, that's, you know, flattery or something. People be like, wow, I'm big enough for people to steal from me. Going a little strong. One of my art kind of sort of stream friends is also, she's kind of like that. She was like, she was saying she was flattered to actually be stolen from. I'm the porch pirate knob again. There's nothing on my porch. You can take the snow. You can take it away. I don't need it. Well, thank you, Mr. Happy Dip. Thanks for coming by. Take your door. It's pretty heavy. Metal door? I think so. I believe so. Lamau. I just started digital, so I won't be at the level for a long while. I've seen people that I used to know They were like younger than me, and they went to the convention. And it's not one of those stories where they're like very talented for being young. It was like they were young, and you know, they were still like, you know, getting their experience and stuff, and they were already tabling at the convention, like two or three of them. And I was like, whoa. I believe in Anime North, which is the convention that I usually go to. I believe it's a raffle system now, I think, for tables. So yeah. you can really, it seems that you can table at almost any time, but they do look at your portfolio. You have to like show them your I don't know if it's just social media or not, but you have to show them like what you're actually gonna bring and stuff. So you know, once you get your catalog ready, you can really get in there right away, I guess. I definitely wouldn't do it alone though. Like a couple things. One thing, cause you know, you gotta attend to the table at all times. So it's you and your friend and probably one assistant friend, probably. And another thing is because it's good to have more than one style on the table to kind of like, you know, diversify and like, you know, share the space. Thirdly, you can share the cost of the table. Fourthly, you can have someone help you at all times and, you know, support at all times. And you know, you can get traffic from both sides, I suppose. Metal means I can melt it. Untraceable. God, that one AI art stall really made me mad. Oh yeah, I saw that. They were like... there was like a whole spiel about it too. They had like a whole paragraph like printed on their table or something that's like AI generated art is like a masterfully created with I don't know very specific words and its artistic interpretation in itself or something. And it was like to go to fall in the trash. Is it awkward when someone approaches you when you're numbing on some food? In what context? Is that related to the tabling question, or is that like in general? Dumbest thing I ever read about AI art. SMH. SMH. Give me a signature from every artist you took into your database. True, true. Yes, when you're on your table. Well, I personally haven't tabled. I think it would probably depend on the food, but I think hygiene-wise, I think definitely don't have your food out and eating it while you approach a table. A lot of the times there's things on the table that they don't want your food on. Anything that has crumbs, which is almost everything. Almost every kind of food has crumbs. Anything that can splat out of your food, don't bring it on top of the table. So yes, I would imagine do not have your food out. And if you do, just, you know, if it's because you can't put it back in your bag, I guess just don't eat it in front of them. Just hold it close to yourself. You know, if you can't put your McDonald's French fries in your bag, just hold it. Moral of the story is to eat it all in one bite. The moral. So yeah, I would believe don't eat. Don't eat in Artist Alley, but you know, if you do, just don't be close to the tables. I could consume some McDonald's fries right now, not gonna lie. Same. Why did I say that? That time of day, feed your chat. Since when have I fed you? What do you eat, huh? Me hungry. Attention. Well, you're getting it. I was watching this comedy short special thing, and it was this lady, and she was talking about, like, you know, being a mom and stuff. More, I eat food. Well, I don't get food, you don't get food. And she was like, she was calling her child a Tamagotchi. It was like a real life Tamagotchi. It was comedy, you know, it was just... It was funny, it was funny. She was complaining. So if we get you food, you get us food. Maybe. But there's no way you can get me food. Impossible. So, in that aspect, you don't get food and I don't get food. I would like a Pokeball though. I like a Pokeball. Betrayed, betrayed. I haven't had a Pokeball in a long time. But so far away. I want it though. I want a funnel cake. I don't know the last time I've had a funnel cake. I don't exactly know what a funnel cake is, but it could be, you know, at a what was it called? Those parks. You know, the roller coaster parks. Uber Eats delivery fees got me crying. Weird craving. You could probably get one at the C&E. Yeah, I was gonna say the C&E. It's an exhibition. I don't know if that's where I would have gotten it. Amusement parks. Ah, yes, correct. I don't think I'll go back to one though. I haven't gone to one in a long time. You know, you think they're gonna close down. I don't know. I mean, everyone who goes there now, they don't wear a mask anymore. They're just the people who've been waiting to be free from the mask. Who goes to the C&E for exhibitions. You go there for the carnival games. Most of my old plushies came from there. But I don't have them anymore, as I've mentioned. No. No more gacha. What? Me and my mom used to go to a huge rock festival and purchase one for us to split. What? That sounds good. I could really go for a baked good right now. I was at a bakery yesterday and it was one of the Asian ones, so you try to pay with cash and stuff. And then I was processing things really slowly, and then she was telling me in like she was speaking to me in Chinese, and she was like, "Do you have 10 cents?" Because it came out to like a $9.10. And then I was like, in my head I was like, that's 9.10, isn't it? And then I was like, okay, so I'm looking for 10 cents so she can give me like a what was it? So she could give me $1 back instead of like change. But then like I couldn't remember that it was 10 cents she was asking for. It's like, that's 10 cents, isn't it? And then And then she was like, do you have a quarter? And then I suddenly got focused on looking for a quarter. And then I realized after I bought it that I did have a dime in my wallet. But then I was so focused on getting 25 cents, which I didn't have a quarter, that I was like, oh no, does a toonie work? Which doesn't make any sense, by the way. Because then she would have just given me the toonie back and then given me more change. And then after the transaction, like, she stopped talking to me. I don't know if she just thought I was dumb at that point. Like this girl doesn't know math. And then a toonie. Yeah, that's a $2 coin. I forgot loony and toonie isn't a universal term. Yeah. It's a 1 and a 2. So yeah. So then after that, I realized she said $9.10. So she was looking for 10 cents so she could give me $11 back. And that's why she asked. And then I just thought, I kept thinking that I didn't know what numbers were anymore in Chinese. So then I was like, oh, I could have given her that dime that I had in my hand. So yeah, that was you know, it probably made me look really dumb in that moment. I am smooth brain American. You remember Looney Tunes, you'll be fine. You're fine. Yeah, it's fine, I don't care. Service workers barely remember anything, I suppose. Yeah. True. Been there, done that. I'm so jaded seeing crazy stuff happen. Area I work at is full of homeless, so I can recognize most of them on site. Think I'm gonna go sleep. I say goodnight, but the sun is up. Have a good stream, everyone. Thank you, Koma. Have a good sleep. Thank you for coming. There's this one homeless guy who exclusively smokes pot in the bathroom. I see. You could grow a second head and I would not care, we've seen worse. Oh, I see. Yeah. Suppose that's why everyone needs to get into, you know, customer service at some point. Because you gotta experience it to know. generally think if people spent at least a month in any form of retail, they would either be immensely better people or extremely spiteful. Yeah, I would imagine, you know, all the old people that get like angry at like service workers and stuff. I would believe that they've never worked a retail job. Cause like they probably went straight into like a business or something. And then they're like, oh, this is what real jobs are. And then they go into retail. It's like, you guys just have a minimum wage job and whatever. You get paid for nothing or something. You didn't get an education. You didn't get real work and whatever. Some people just want to be mad for the sake of being mad. It is what it is. Yeah. Worst part is like 90% of retail workers are educated. They just can't find a job with their degree or are currently studying. Yeah. Yeah, it really is unlivable. And like just now learning about how you have to have all your like credit ready and stuff so then you can have a loan, but then you have to be able to pay off the loan, so you have to have a plan to pay off the loan. Also, in some somewhat related conversation, I was seeing like the videos about, you know, like gypsies and how, like, you know, they're kind of like they think women shouldn't have an education. So then at like 14 or whatever, or like 12, like they just stop going to school, and then they're like, that's it. That's the end. Don't need to learn how to read, to write. Literally can't read English. One of my friends literally has a PhD in my store. Oh. I think the only thing that I kind of would have wanted is I would have wanted to have a bachelor's in something. Cause then that opens the door to like some stuff. But otherwise, I'm fine with everything else. You know, you get gated. You can't be like a teacher without one or something. Anything past 4 years is a waste of time unless it's your dream job. Understandable. Yeah, there are people that go on to, like, you know, they extend their program into like into a specification or specialty, and then you really have to go for that one thing if you're gonna do it. And you know, after doing a lot of creative related stuff, I realized that all you need is a good portfolio. You don't need any any sort of proof of education to have a job in a creative space. Cause then all you need to do is be able to know how to do it. If you you need to do videos, you you make videos. You learn how to do them, and then you just make videos to show that you know how to do them. Funnily enough, people don't want to hire PhDs exclusively because they're top of the field means they have to pay more. That's pretty true, actually, now that I think about it. Because I've done my fair share of looking through resumes and stuff. And it's like, when you see someone that's overqualified for the job you're looking for, you can kind of expect they're not going to stay at your job. Because they're going to look for something else. If they don't look like they're going to do the thing that you're looking for. Unless you're looking for a top level, you know, you don't pick them. If you're not working at a university, tough luck. Thank you, Romeo, for Hepat. I need to check outside. The snow is apparently but yes, the snow. The snow is it looks at least 20 centimeters tall. Big funny nerd. Hey. But rest in peace, cars. But yeah, I need to go shovel it before it freezes, or else it's never gonna come out. So you gotta get out the snowblower. I'll be out there for 2 or 3 hours. So I don't know if I'll be back. I don't know if I'll survive. I might be frozen. I might never come back. I might get hypothermia. I might get a fever. I might get an anime fever and die in the hospital. you know. Oh no. Anime fever. No, it's so cold, and then it turns into a fever, and then you need to go to the hospital. When we needed the bonk the most, it was gone. Like the avatar. Yeah, we're gonna go rescue Nos. Yeah, it's gonna be like an avalanche rescue. The dogs are gonna come out and dig me out from the snow because I'm gonna I'm gonna be dead. BRB. Okay, stream might be over though by the time you come back. But yeah, I need to go shovel the snow or else it's gonna freeze and then I can't drive my car tomorrow and then it's gonna be terrible. And then I'm gonna be stuck tomorrow morning getting the chopper. I don't think helicopters can fly in can they fly in heavy snow? Yeah, unfortunate. Let me take a look. Just because it's not safe doesn't mean it can't fly. Huh? Huh? Alright, I'm gonna send you guys somewhere because I gotta go shovel. So, give me a moment. About to have my bag on, Lark. What's that? What does that mean? What's that? Explain! Explain or I don't end the stream. Or otherwise. But then I'll be in trouble. You know, in the Pokemon anime where Bagon wants to fly by jumping off cliffs. Oh, I didn't know that. I see. Alright, well yeah, I'm gonna get ready. I gotta put on some snow pants and whatever. So I'm gonna be back. Well, maybe or maybe not. I'll see you guys in probably in Discord in like 4 hours. You already sound sick. It's like a placebo. I'm manifesting the sickness. Wait, let me put you guys somewhere else. Somewhere else? Where? Anywhere? There's another place with art. There's a place and someone's drawing some booba, I think. Let me see if there's another. It's not safe to raid. Let me give me a bit. Slash raid. Bova. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Hold on. Do you well, what do you want to see? There's Monster Hunter and there's a Boba. It's not really though. In general, their art is just more mature. What would you like? Any takers? I'm scared of both. Monsters! I know one of them slightly better, I think, maybe. Hold on. Let me see. Are they? The question is, are they still streaming? Alright, let me try this one. Ta-dum. Okay, there you go. Here is a raid. If you want a raid. Bye, goodbye. I'll see you guys on the other side. I think they might art tax me, so we'll see. Guns out, guns out. Here's your gun. Is this the guns? Is this the guns? That's the guns. DY for stream Knobhead. It was a nice morning stream. It'll be the last one for a while. It'll be the last morning stream for a while, cause then I'm going to work. Here's some raid messages if you would like some. Alrighty, I know some of you guys are waiting for the end screen. You don't want me to be on the screen anymore. So, yeah, work, play. Stay warm. I will stay warm. I will bundle up. Thank you, everybody. Fellow hating from Nia. Everybody. Bad mob, not bad mob. Goodbye. I don't even know what I said.
Oh noes! Oh noes!